Hello everyone. So today I'm going to discuss the concept of degrees of freedom. First in the context of finding the mean, and then in regression to find the regression sum of squares, as it is called RSS. So degrees of freedom is defined in multiple ways. One way in which it is defined is number of individual or independent pieces of information that are required to describe a system. So we'll take that definition and proceed. Let's say we have five numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we have to find the mean of these five numbers. So right now we have 5 degrees of freedom. We have 5 observations. We have 5 numbers. So we have 5 degrees of freedom. Let's look at these numbers. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right now we have 5 degrees of freedom, 5 independent pieces of information. Now suppose we have to find the mean for these numbers. So mean will be equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 divided by 5. This is equal to 15 divided by 5 is equal to 3. Okay, so this is how we find the mean. Now suppose I tell you in another situation that we have four numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I give you the mean. I tell you that mean is equal to 3. So if you have this information where you have four numbers and the mean, what is the fifth number that you will have? You have no option but to get the number 5. So you have only 4 degrees of freedom right now. So you can change 1, 2, 3, and 4 to any number, but the fifth number is fixed at 5. So initially you had 5 degrees of freedom. Now you have only 4 degrees of freedom and you have lost 1 degree of freedom. So when you are estimating the mean, when you are calculating the mean, you are losing 1 degree of freedom. Now let's look at a simple regression equation. Y cap is equal to beta 0 plus beta 1 x. Now in the first case on the top left, if we haven't fixed beta 0 and beta 1, we have 2 degrees of freedom. So our intercept beta 0 is free to be changed, and our coefficient beta 1, which is the slope, is also free to be changed. So if we have to plot this graph, we can plot any which ways we want. So we can have a line like this, we can have a line like this, we can have a line like this, we can have a line like this. So you have 2 degrees of freedom here, and you can have any slope and any intercept. Moving on to the second graph, suppose we fix beta 0. Beta 0, suppose we fix the intercept, then we have only 1 degree of freedom. We can change the coefficient or change the slope. So what we can have is, we can have a line like this, we can have a line like this, we can have a line like this, we can have a line like this. So here the degree of freedom is only 1. We can change beta 1. Moving on to the third graph, suppose we fix beta 1, we fix the slope. Okay, we fix the slope, but we have degree of freedom, which is 1. We have 1 degree of freedom to change beta 0. So what we can have, the slope remains the same, but intercept can be anything, right? So you can have lines like this. Here you have 1 degree of freedom. And lastly, if we fix both beta 0 and beta 1, then we have 0 degrees of freedom, because we have to have one particular line. So if we specify beta 0 as 2 and slope as 3 or something, you will have this line and this line only. So this is how the degrees of freedom vary when you fix a particular parameter. Now let's go back to y cap is equal to beta 0 plus beta 1x. In this instance, we have 2 degrees of freedom, right? If we are estimating y cap, we have 2 degrees of freedom as we saw earlier. So we'll say 2df. But when we talk about regression sum of squares, so we have to calculate SSR, which is regression sum of squares. It is calculated by summing up yi cap minus y bar whole square. So it is equal to sigma of yi cap minus y bar whole square. So what is happening here? You have to first calculate y bar. You have to first calculate the mean of all the y values, which is the mean, right? And we have also seen earlier that when we calculate the mean, we lose 1 degree of freedom. So initially in y cap is equal to beta 0 plus beta 1x, we had 2 degrees of freedom. But when we calculate the mean, we lose 1 degree of freedom. So for RSS, we have, or for SSR, as we say, we have only 1 degree of freedom left. This is how you calculate the degree of freedom for ANOVA table or regression sum of squares in the regression context. Now, this is a case when we are only talking about simple regression. Now, if you have more than one independent variables, this will change. For two independent variables, it will be regression sum of squares degree of freedom will be 2. For three independent variables, the regression sum of squares degree of freedom will be 3, and so on. So for regression sum of squares, the degrees of freedom are equal to number of independent variables. Yeah, thank you very much.